All right, we are back today, Pioneer on Arena, and we're trying Demir. So I don't think I've recorded with this list, but I remember building it a while back and just thinking about how strong I thought Unholy Annex was and Kaito. I wanted to try a list that played both of them. I don't know if people have done this in Pioneer. I don't think I've seen it. If it's possible people have tried it, it's just not good or whatever. But I wanted to give it a try. So we've got a deck that is a really low to the ground blue-black mid-range deck. We got Thoughtseize Fatal Push, Siren Storm Tamer can enable your Revolt. Cecil is a solid one-drop, and then we've got Faerie Mastermind, a card rotated out of standard. Floodpits Drowner, of course, and then a bunch of Go for the Throats. Actually, you know what I'm going to do live is I'm going to try switching two of these to Anoint because of the green-white deck, and having the Exile is a little bit nicer. Maybe I could do... Nah, this is fine. Okay, so normally I don't do that, but yeah, let's give it a go. It shouldn't make too big of a difference. What happened? Where did they go? They're just not appearing. Okay, they were floating at the bottom. It was bugged. But yeah, this is a blue-black mid-range deck. Very similar to the decks in Standard that people like to play. But we're trying Unholy Annex because we have Mutavault, we have Blade of Oni. Blade of Oni also just a menace threat to get through with Kaito. So it fits decently well. And yeah, I just wanted to give it a try. Nothing too fancy going on here, nothing crazy, not really any avatar cards. But I figure why not record a video, throw something together really quick, and record a couple of matches. Sideboard, we have Spell Pierce, Duress, Anoint, Ashiok for Lumra decks. A Sheoldred versus just things like Phoenix combo. I'm trying Illness in the Ranks and Virulent Plague against Corey Steelcutter and Storm Chaser's talent. So we'll see how good those are. Nowhere to Run's good against the Greasefang deck. Graveyard Hate with Hearse. Curiosity for any Black Mirrors. And then Extinction Event can be good against green white as well. So that is the list. Playing some blue-black mid-range and Pioneer. And I will see you all in the games. Alright, we get to play first. I keep... I'm gonna shock, honestly. No, I shouldn't. I forget to deal damage to myself so often with Cecil that I feel like I'm just gonna shock. You know what? I don't care. I'm gonna be lazy. I don't want to get tricked by drawing basics and continuing to play them. This is wrong, by the way. You should not shock. Mulligans to 5. Which gives me 6. Hand is decent against Thoughtseize on the play. Play the ever-powerful Blade of Oni. I don't even know if this card should be in my deck. Well, looks like they might just have all removal on the draw. I'm getting fabled. Trespasser. That one's really annoying. That worked out. Not great. Still annoying, but decent spot. One that has 2 more removal spells might be bad, but they've already cast 2, so it's not that likely. We can check a Sheoldred with Drowner. We've got Flyers. Got that in Mutavault, though. Okay, so draw. No Pain land. Attack with Cecil. Yeah, Sheoldred's fucked up. Probably dead. Make it a demon too. Just have it all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Literally just have it all. Disgusting. Okay. Get this. Maybe we could still win. Maybe. Force block or not really. Now they're gonna gain life. I have to trade this across. That's 2 and 1. I guess I don't map. At least the Mastermind gives me cards against the Annex. Not even sure if they needed to block. I feel like they messed up. But, whatever. Worked out for me. I think when you're in spots like this, you just need to help your opponent make mistakes. Okay, would you like to go to 6 and give me a card? Probably worth for the opponent. But maybe not. Maybe they just want to attack me with Mutavault. Go to 7. Okay, opponent just roping the shit out of me. Fair enough. I will map here. What is this last card? Why is this decision so hard for them? Go. What is their last card? I actually don't know. Is it just a land? I don't know why they're tanking. If it's a land, the decision becomes easier. What the hell is their last card? They're gonna play some random card that people don't normally play in Rakdos. Looks like they're just playing a stock list. Okay, we have animated. Okay. Yeah. Does it matter? I guess I'm just killing a land. I'm forcing them to tap red. Yep. I go to 6, I go to 7, I draw a card. I'm probably gonna lose. Beautiful. Land. Go to 4. If they just make a demon, we need to hit removal. Yes, removal spell. Okay, we're doing this. So they're dead on board. They have to draw torch. We're just playing for them drawing torch. I don't need to activate the Faerie Mastermind. Thoughtseize. Yeah, I mean, I'm just dead if they have torch. Doesn't really matter if I Thoughtseize or not. Okay, cool. They missed. Wow, what a game. That's a crazy win, by the way. Holy shit. All right, Duress is in. Curiosity's in. Pierce is interesting. Maybe not on the play. Extinction Event, meh. Anoint's not that good here, right? No, run is better because of Trespasser. Um. Okay, well, on the draw is going to be tough either way. I guess we'll try Pierce's because I just need to play catch up. I'm going to do -2 push. Want to go for the throats for Sheoldred. And then what the hell else do I take out? I have a lot of cards that seem good here. Take out a Thoughtseize maybe? If I take out a Kaito, put it back in on the play. Kind of hoping that I get to pierce like a 3-mana card instead of just Thoughtseizing it. They have 8 because of Fable and Annex. Maybe they're playing 3 Annex. I've seen lists do that. But let's try this. Like on the draw is going to be tricky. One of the biggest problems with Spell Pierce, I've talked about this plenty of times, but it's just if your opponent gets to see it, it changes how good it is. So when you're playing against a Thoughtseize deck and you have Spell Pierce, it can be really awkward. So I still don't really know when it's correct to board in, when it's not. But when you are disadvantaged, it's a very powerful card to play catch up with. Okay, I should just have Thoughtseize over Duress, right? Makes sense. Yep. Alright, I have to beat 5 lands in the top of their deck for the next few turns. Okay, that's a good start for them, I guess. Kaito or Mastermind? I'm trying to put the counter on the Mutavault. Just because the Mastermind is arguably more valuable, but I'll trade Mutavaults. Their hand's all lands, so no. Trying to figure out who is advantaged if we're both just trying to get extra cards here. I guess I'm getting a +1. Draw Fable. Annex off the top. Alright, well, they're in a very bad spot. Yeah. If they want to use the Fable, we get a free card. We can tap down the Goblin. We have the board. We have the Mutavaults. We have the Annex in play. We've kind of got it all. I guess they can just make a demon here, and maybe that's annoying. But they are still on the back foot. Okay with trading. I make demon. I play Cecil, so we're either going to 10 or going to 14 because they don't have to go for the throat. Fatal push or whatever. They're maybe looking for it. Okay, well, I didn't find it, so... Get a Kiki Jiki, here's my board. Sheoldred, yep. It's a good one, but it might be too late, I fear. Attack with my things. Alright, nice. Well, we beat arguably the better mid-range deck with our blue-black deck, so not too bad. We'll take it. GG's. Alright, opponent goes first. Got a lot of 3s, but we're on the draw. We got 1-drop removal spell 3. I don't think we mull. Okay, so sack. How good is my hand against sack? It's probably not great. For a land, at least. This can deal with Igra or whatever, but I don't think that's going to be that relevant. I'd rather just be mana efficient. I want to Kaito them next turn, I think. They have Cauldron Familiar. It'll be rough. Second one. Yeah. Not sure what I'm playing towards. This matchup seems very bad. I just plus it.
Out of the shadows and into the fray.
Could stun their guy. Go to 5 and then to 2.
Take a break, will ya?
Yep. A lot of blood tithe harvesters on it. They cannot den me. I think I'm just trying to maximize my clock at this point.
I've trained with the best.
Because I just don't want to get combo killed. They have all these blood tokens. They can find Cauldron Familiars and Igra and just murder me. I just want to be as aggressive as I possibly can, I think. Yep. I mean, I could just die next turn. Combo deck's the format. Push, you sack. Just demoning, right? Just a 1. Doesn't matter. I guess I could actually just stun this.
You're not going anywhere.
Obviously, if they clear my demon, it's bad for me. But I want to make the play that makes them most likely to just be dead next turn. So even if they do sack multiple food tokens, I guess they have to sack 2. I'm dumb. And they milled the Cauldron Familiar. Alright, we lost. I don't know why I'm tired. Sorry. I've been recording a lot of videos. I don't know why I'm so not used to them having 3 blood tokens. It didn't register in my brain at all. Obviously, I just need to use the Kaito on the Blood Tithe Harvester and I keep the demon and I just win. But instead, I'm dead. So, unfortunate. Good game. Yeah. They just combo kill me. I love these fuck off food decks. They just do nothing and they just click buttons and then you get infinite. It's so fun. It's just such a cringe way to play Magic. These sack decks have just always been the lamest thing you can fucking do. What can I play towards? Nothing. Yeah. Okay, so what if I played differently? I stun, Fable attacks. Yeah, I mean, I obviously... Better off they have to use the foods. Okay, well, I punted. It's frustrating, but they also just milled double Cauldron Familiar to combo me. Just immediately double hit, so... Okay. Yeah, it sucked. How do they have 3 blood tokens? They just drew three blood harvesters? Blood Tithe Harvester? That's the name I'm trying to pronounce. Yeah, whatever. Happens. Okay, I have to talk. I'm recording a YouTube video. Wilt, of course. I play tap land. I attack your go. I was probably supposed to shock because now my Cecil isn't flip next turn, but that's okay. You play Fable. I play Floodpits Drowner. Or are we doing something different? So what, they have Fatal Push they want to use? I don't know why they're tanking. Shock Path. Okay, so I get to shovel this away. Not the worst outcome. When you're at this life total, I think I should just go on ahead and Annex. Yep. They have to discard Cauldron Familiar and then have Egret in hand. And untap land. Okay, we won. Yippee! Okay. Yeah, this matchup just seems so unbelievably bad. I don't know why these food decks are not more popular. I never beat them with anything. They always just fucking have it all and just combo me. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you don't actually always have it all. The same way it feels when I play against Convoke players where they just, you know, they just make 16 power on turn 2. And I'm like, wow, yeah, this deck's broken. But when you don't have Gleeful Demolition, your deck sucks. So, I don't know, maybe the deck's just clunky and draws bad hands. I wonder, I don't really know. I'm kind of surprised my opponent just didn't play their Fable instead of casting a removal spell, but I guess they were low. But yeah, let's finish this match and get the hell out of here. What do you got, opponent? They have Wilt in their deck? Why? They have so many ways to deal with Unholy Annex. Kind of funny. I hope I just draw Kaito. And then they have a bunch of shitty anti-whatevers. Beautiful. Perfect. Yeah, life is real, isn't it? It really is a real life that we all live in. Drowners just suck. There you go. You just I could have just traded for the Golden Familiar. I'm trying to think. Right, you scrap your lands, get 2 new cards. Fountain Port. Thoughtseize. Man, my opponent is just doing it. Alright, you got me. GG's. Well, that is going to do it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.